We all have emotions. Actually, all problems are centering around emotions. Once you have got control over your emotions, I think most of the problems can be solved, or rather, they can be prevented. Usually, people are not well versed in the control of emotions. At times, they go out of their wits without their knowledge or control. So, if you are really aware of your emotions, you will be able to solve a lot of problems in life. So, to this effect, awareness and solution centered therapies are so many in our literature or in our scientific studies. One of them is the love letter therapy. Funny the name seems, but it's really a very effective way of solving emotional problems. Let us see what it is. The basic principle of this is once you live out your, or rather relive or live out your emotions, they will be there no more. But actually, what we are doing is we are suppressing the emotions inside our mind. Whenever we get a distressful thought, you think about it and you don't finish it, you just leave it in between in your mind. So, what the author says is, or what the psychologists are saying is, you have to experience the emotion to the maximum. Once you experience it to the maximum in full effect, it will be there no more. So the problem is that we are reliving it, or rather we are recapitulating it, or rather we are ruminating over it, but we are not completing the emotional experience along with that. So this is a sort of practicing emotional experience to the full and then getting rid of it. There are certain steps in this love letter therapy. First one is you have to, as usual, you have to address the person to whom the letter is concerned. Dear so and so. Then first you have to write down the areas connected with your anger. Your anger towards that person. The reasons for anger. In what all situations you are getting angry towards that person, in person or in thought. You can tell the person, I get infuriated. I get angry when I feel very irritated and angry when you dash dash. Like that you can present your anger and the reasons for your infuriation to the person concerned. And when you are expressing this in writing, you should feel the actual situation of anger you usually experience to that person. You must see that person in front of you. While you are writing, you must really re-experience the anger that you felt towards that person before. Then once you experience, you'll be feeling very uncomfortable. You write it down and finish it. Then next step is you can address your hurt or sadness. What you have to do is you have to think of the situations when you were hurt by that person, or rather when you felt sad. There are times when you felt sad by the activities of the other person. So you have to reflect all the situations, think of the situation, get the details of that situation and feel that. You write it down. While you are writing it down, you should feel that the situation is happening. You are hurt by that person. His words are hurting. Her words are hurting. Her look is hurting. Her body language is hurting. You are made very sad by the activities or words or the body language of that person. So feel the discomfort to the maximum while writing about the hurt and sadness that you are experiencing because of the act of the other person. Once you have fully expressed your feeling, sad feeling, your heart feeling, while you are writing, you can finish that part. Then you can go to the next step. That is about fear. The third one is fear. In a relationship, when the relationship is threatened, or when the presence of the other person is threatening, you will have a fear feeling. Any sort of fear can appear in a relationship. So, you must be ruminating it or ruminating over it on and off. Or rather, you will be thinking about the situation of fear and you will be getting worried and you are not getting sleep. You may be getting angry. So many things are there. So, think of the situations where you are having this feeling. So, when you are getting this feeling, what is your body sensation? What is your feeling? So, think about that and feel that fear connected activities in your mind and your body to the full. Experience that fearful situation, visualize that situation. The person is in front of you, the concerned person is in front of you, and you are getting scared what will happen next. You are writing, I feel scared when you. I am very much afraid when you. Like that you can write down your scaring events or your expectations of danger because of your fear. Then you can go to the other step. Of course, once you have recognized your feelings to the full and experienced to the full, you can think of your part in creating your emotions and creating emotions for others. Once you have finished the first 3 steps, you will be able to access your real situation. You will be reaching near to wisdom. You will be going into your mind. You will try to find out the role of you in creating this problem. At that moment, you feel a little bit of guilt and shame. Then you think of asking for forgiveness. In this part of the letter, you are asking the person to forgive you. You are counting the incidences, putting forth the incidences, numbering them, specifying them, and you are asking the other person to forgive. So at this point, you will be looking at the good qualities of that person. The time when you went wrong in annoying that person. Like that you will be conscious about your faults. Or you have to be conscious about your fault at this moment. Then you will be forwarding that in your letter and feeling the guilt feeling. Feeling of overwhelming by your actions, your own thoughts. So then you will be asking for pardon. Then at this point you can also think of giving pardon to that person. Forgive that person. That also you can write in it. Even though I am getting annoyed in such a situations. And I think it is not my fault, it is fully your fault. Sure, I can forgive you because I love you, because I have got a lot of qualities in you which can be appreciated. So the next step is to show love. Tell the person that I love you because we loved a lot in our earlier days. Now something has gone wrong in between. Even though these happenings occurred, I know that you love me and I love you. You have got a lot of good qualities. I really love you and I want and I wish to resume our first love. So, communicate to that effect. Tell the person that you love that person and write it in full. write the details, write the reasons for your love towards that person, and if possible give promises about love, if possible reflect on your past love, like that. Write about anything and everything about love and show the person that you love him or him. Almost the letter comes to an end. Then you can later share the letter to the person, or share the letter with the person. Like that you have to write the letter. Afterwards you can write a reply letter, an imaginary reply letter from that person. When you get time, if it is possible, it is better that you discuss the letter with your partner. Then almost all emotional problems will be over. The principle behind this letter is you are hiding all your emotions inside your mind. And on and off you get them back and reflect on them and get worried. Again you leave them back in your mind. But actually what is required is you have to take out the memories or grieving events, whether it is fear, anxiety, hurt, sadness, anger, or anything. Then feel all the emotions at a stretch. Feel it to the maximum. Then that will be over and out of your mind, making your mind free, making you attain wisdom. Once you attain wisdom, you will be recognizing yourself, then you will be able to repent on your past faults and difficulties. You will ask for forgiveness, then you give forgiveness. Once you have forgiven and once you have attained forgiveness from the other person, everything is over and you will be free. You can expect a return letter from that person, expecting everything to be rectified. Hope you understand the science behind the letter. Thank you.